What's up, y'all? Back at it again. Today we are here with Santa's sleigh. Because it is the holidays, we're gonna title it that. All right, Santa was a G and he rolled a 1962 Chevrolet Impala SS 409. This car was a full restoration, so we'll start with the exterior of the vehicle and work our way through. So the car came to us, not in bad shape, but you know, minor adjustments to the driver door didn't fit right, had some cancer on the quarters. So once we stripped the vehicle down to bare metal, we noticed that the quarters needed to get replaced. We replaced both quarters, replaced the door on the driver's side, replaced both rockers, the floor, and the trunk. So once we got all the metal work dialed in, then it was time for the body work. So we took the body off to do all the metal work, so we were gonna do a frame off restoration at that point. The belly of the vehicle was painted to match the exterior of the car and was body worked to where basically if you lift this car up on a lift, everything's nice and smooth. Engine bay, same thing. Because it was a 409 vehicle, the client didn't want to change too much to it, wanted to keep it period correct and as classic as could be because it's a numbers matching car. So we just got rid of some minor details as far as holes and stuff like that on the engine bay just to clean it up. All right, now we go to the chassis side. So we went ahead and broke the full chassis down, did universal air ride suspension, airbag kit front to rear on this, dual tanks, dual compressors, powder coated the frame, powder coated each suspension component, and then after color matched, painted the frame to match the color of the vehicle. Car was already disc brake converted, so we went ahead and did the brakes red, control arms red, some of the suspension components on the rear all red, but just to match it, so it's all dialed. When you put this thing on a lift, it looks just as detailed underneath as it does on the outside. Now we're gonna go to the engine bay. Okay. All right, with the engine bay being the 409 vehicle, all we did is we went ahead and tore it down, refinished the block, heads, valve covers, air cleaner, and intake manifold so that it matched everything else. As you can see on the firewall, it's smooth, not completely deleted because obviously he wanted everything to be exactly how it was. So just clean, upgraded the radiator. What you will see throughout this build during test drive, we had some issues with the cooling. So we did an aluminum radiator, did dual electric fans, got rid of the clutch fan on this. So now the car runs great, no overheating. This big motor can sit in traffic all day and keeps cool. All right, I had to make sure I note this out. For everybody with Impala 61 to 64, these CVF hinges are phenomenal. You know that all Impalas, when you close it, it always tilts up by where the hood meets the cowl. You can never get them lined up perfect with the factory hinges. We went through a few different hinges, but as you can see with this, they stay up, they close, and body lines fitment all the way through to the cowl, hood to the fenders, perfect. Seamless, you don't have to worry about coming over to your hood, pushing it down, none of that, so that's good to go. Got to give a shout out to Octane Lighting for the front headlights and tail lights. They're full LED with the LED halo rings, and we keep it moving. All right, as you can see in the back, 212s, 3 amplifiers. We have component speakers up front in the kick panels, coaxials in the rear quarter panel. For the airlift management, single tank, dual compressor setup, nice hit in the little cubby, nice and clean. No spare tire, but no spare tire needed if you're only running 20s. Now to the interior, let's move. Now, everything on the interior. Interior was just dated. So we went ahead and hit up Classic Industries. We got their door panels, seat covers for the front, seat covers for the rear, and their convertible top with the glass window. Everything on the dash side, we went ahead and did odometer gauges. They still look like the factory ones, black with the white letters to match the dash, or the speedo should I say. Gotta give a shout out to the homie Erica Allen Eds. They did this custom center console for us and this custom extension of the dash. Dual cup holders here, and this flows nicely with the shifter, and same thing. The original 62 center console, we kind of molded to make it so it's not just the centerpiece only, molded into the shifter, and then extended back the portion to the rear seat with dual cup holders as well. Repainted the dash, repainted the steering column, repainted the steering wheel, so the interior is now up to par with the rest of the build. As you come on this side, power windows on all 4, front, back, and then this nice little extension of the dash panel we made to house the airlift controller, bass knob, and button for the LEDs. Ay, caramba! Flowmaster exhaust. We had Magnum blows on it originally. Client said it was a little too loud, so we tamed it down with some Flowmaster Super 40s. And on this 409, sounds phenomenal. All right, as you can see, another frame off by us. Stay tuned, I'm out.